welcome to Show Up and Glow. My name's Jalen. This is my cozy corner, a space created just for you to tune in and chill out. If this interests you, I invite you to find some headphones, a quiet space, and join me for a calming and comforting experience. If this is not for you, that is okay. I appreciate you stopping by. As you notice yourself enjoying your stay, please be sure to like and subscribe for more of this calm and cozy vibe. Now let's get started. Wow, we have a very special time here in the Cozy Corner today. Today's video is part of a larger collaboration that we are calling the ASMR Time Machine. That is right, folks. We are going to travel back in time with multiple creators in the ASMR space. This video is part of a larger playlist that you can go and find ASMR artists that you already know and love, and possibly discover new ones. And maybe you're discovering the Cozy Corner for the first time. Welcome. If you're a regular Cozy Corner crew member, you are going to absolutely love what we are traveling back to. It's very on brand for Cozy Corner. It's nostalgic. It's zany. It's very us. It's very us. So if you're new here, welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. That's all I ask of you. And let's just get right into it. So, because my parents' house is like a literal time machine as well, I have copious amounts of 90's toys. Yes, very popular 90's toys that meant a lot to me as a child are still around to this day. So as I explored and rummaged through the multiple boxes and things of my old belongings, I found some really great pieces. So I hope this gives you all the 90's nostalgia feels. Please share with me in the comments below if you have any of the things I'm about to show you, because I can guarantee you're going to have at least one of these things. I know it. I felt like every single person had what we're going to start out with, what I'm going to show you up top. So, to kick off 90's toys, it wouldn't be a 90's toy time machine video if we didn't bring some cozy friends to the space. Everybody, please welcome the Beanie Babies. The Beanie Babies. Now, you might be like, wow, girl, that's like your whole collection. No. No, I collected these because I thought these were my retirement plan. So there's plenty more where this came from. These were some of my favorites. These. And when I say favorites, I mean like I would sleep with them. Like they were my friends. Absolutely loved this one. This one's name is Curly. Curly would go to show and tell with me. Curly would take naps with me. Curly is one of my OG favorites. I loved them, genderless. I really loved the Bluebird one too, because obviously I'm a bird girl and just the colors make me so happy. They're so simple, but I loved this little one. Rocket. Rocket. Rocket didn't get very much play just because now Rocket feels like a boy to me. Because Rocket just looked so beautiful. Like I felt like I should not play with Rocket, you know. He was rare. This guy, I really loved him too. Bongo. Bongo and Curly were good companions for me. in times of stress or feeling lonely as a kid or what have you. Bongo was really lovely. And I really, 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 really love this one. I remember going to get this one with my parents. His name is Smoochie, and we used to wake up early on Saturday mornings and go to farmers markets. I guess my parents would, I'm pretty sure they would find out in a newspaper. They would find out which farmers markets had a brand new Beanie Baby shipment coming in. Y'all, when I tell you, the lines would be around the building at 7 in the morning on a Saturday. We did this for so many Saturdays. And I remember finding him because you never knew what the shipments were going to be. And it was just a surprise when you walked in, and like the farmers market owners or like tiny store owners, like Hallmark independent stores would have them. They would just put them all up, and you would just run in and be like, which ones do they have? Which ones do they have? And I remember like he was on my list for a long time. So Beanie Babies, number one. And before we depart with our Beanie Babies, I have one very special one that she'll probably live in this space for the rest of her life. Everybody, it's the Princess Diana Beanie Baby in her plastic box. The last time I touched this Beanie Baby was to put her in this box in probably 1998. Doesn't say on her tag the year, but I'm gonna assume. Let's see, can I see it in here? I cannot. This was supposed to be what made me a millionaire. You know, this was gonna make me a millionaire. She did not. Next. So, Tamagotchis. This is my original one, and this is my second original one. I could not open up the back of this because the little screws are stripped from me doing that too much as a child. These are from 1997. The OG Tamagotchis. This one's the OG one. This one summer, all of my cousins, aunts and uncles got together in the hometown where my parents are from. And one of my aunts did this really fun thing with us. There was like 7 cousins. And she took us through a scavenger hunt. And everything like led up to like this big moment. So we had to like out of popsicle sticks, build like a little house. That was like the first thing. It was like, build a house for your soon-to-be friend. And we're like, what is she talking about? So we built this house. Then after we built the house, then she gave us another paper, and it was like, run outside and check the tree. And then there was another note, and it was like, go inside and check in the fridge. And then there was another note, and then it was like, go to your rooms and find your alien friend. And on the bed were Tamagotchis. And it was such a sweet idea. And then we drove our entire family crazy for 4 straight days because now we all had Tamagotchis that were pooping and needed fed. They needed their parents. Did you have a Tamagotchi? I absolutely loved these. I know for a while Tamagotchis got banned in school because they were obviously distracting. So I love that. What I'm about to show you next is similar to the Beanie Baby collection. These are just a few hand-selected ones that I remember bringing me immense joy, that I felt it was okay to share with you on this channel and in the Cozy Corner because I felt like you would appreciate it. So we're going to start with the largest one, and then we're going to work our way down to the smallest one. all the Polly Pockets were falling on the inside. I'll show you that they're all in there living. Polly freaking Pockets. 1993. This says England. Did Polly Pockets start in England? Oh my god. Oh, quite possibly, which makes me love this even more. Polly Pockets. Now, the chokehold Polly Pockets had on me, whether I was going into a KB Toys or Toys R Us or receiving one for my birthday or for Christmas, I couldn't tell you how I actually played with them. They just brought me so much joy, and I know I played with them. I know I would set up little scenes, y'all. There's just a whole mess of little bitty Polly Pockets. If you've never seen one, hello, welcome. This might start a new obsession for you. You take these little Polly Pockets and look at this one. It's a little fairy. Stop it right now. We're gonna put her right here, and you just place them. Actually, no, she's gonna go right here. You just place them around your little Polly Pocket world, and they just have the best time. You can just tell they all are having a great time. Look, and then it has little spinny things for them to play in. This thing. Did it light up at one point? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Did anything on this light up at one point? Maybe. There's little secret compartments. I'm just so happy with it. I just remember being so happy as a kid getting Polly Pockets. And maybe those, what are those new toys that kind of remind you of this? They're not tiny, but are they called OMGs or something? I don't know. I see kids play with them, and I'm just maybe that's kind of a Polly Pocket vibe, but Well. The original Mrs. Clock. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Coast Corner, that guy behind me over my shoulder there is Mr. Clock. And I had this one. I'm gonna just say 1993. Most of these are 1993. And this one opens up right here. Look at this little mama. I'm gonna put her right there. Look, she's just hanging out in the top of the clock. This is just, I love it. I love it so much. I need to put batteries in it. Oh yeah, and then you can put them right here. And then you spin it, and then she's supposed to come. Oh my gosh. And when you put all her friends together, they all have a dance party or something. Let's look at the inside of this one. They don't make them easy for you. It's supposed to be for kids. The big reveal. You ready? It's a princess castle. It's a princess castle with no princesses. They're all partying in the star. And then they just have these little compartments where looks like this one might have lit up, but they just have these little compartments where you're supposed to keep your Polly Pockets. But I liked my Polly Pockets to socialize with each other. I really love this one. Is this not the coziest freaking, I guess, church? But it looks like a house too, like a cottage. It's a chapel. And they're gonna get married. And then this opens up. Because of course it does. It's just so much fun. Endless hours. And making our way to the smallest ones. Oh, sorry. I should let you guys experience this reveal too. Check this one out. Purple, beautiful, bow, love it. Y'all, what are we all doing in here? What the freaking heck are we all doing in here together? This one's like a princess bedroom, and there's like a kitchen and a bunch of friends. There's the princess. Here's the princess right here. So cute, so sweet. And then I didn't need the biggest Polly Pocket. I got that one. I remember getting that one for Christmas. But also the tiny ones brought me so much joy. In 1993. Someone's in here. Oh boy. How did I even open these as a child? Okay, let's see. Let's see it together. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It's a little rabbit. And a little rabbit. They live here. Okay, see, I love that. OG Cozy Corner crew members. Is it coming together, the Cozy Corner now? Are you seeing what's been in my life since a child? Just like cozy, cottagey, all the warm feelings. Absolutely love it. Now, this next one was controversial. It was controversial when it came out. For the right reasons, and it created a sensation in America. Parents were showing up at Toys R Us's, Walmart's, Kmart's, KB Toys before stores opened to get in line for this next one, and my plan was to have a conversation with it in the Cozy Corner with you. But it's so loud that we couldn't. Can you take any guesses? Can you take any guesses who our final guest is? This is my original one. I was so happy when I received this that Christmas, and then terrified for the days, weeks, and months that followed. Please welcome the Furby, everyone. Please welcome the Furby. Don't look in its eyes for too long. It will steal your soul. I put the batteries in. I woke him up from decades of sleep, and he was ready to eat, and he was ready to talk, and he was screaming at me. And the controversial thing about this particular first generation Furby is there's no off-on switch. He just stays on forever and freaks you out in the middle of the night. That is accurate. That is very true. I loved this Furby. I took it everywhere with me I could. Obviously, along with my Tamagotchi baby. I absolutely loved it. Let me read to you a little bit on the box. Electronic Furby. I can communicate with other Furbies and teach them games, songs, and tricks. It's true. We had another one. It did talk to each other. They did talk to each other. It was weird. Love me and I'll love you back. Let's play together. Kind of weird. It's okay. I'm not going to read. There's a whole story of Furby. I'm not going to read that. I don't want to. I'm afraid it's like some Beetlejuice, Rumpelstiltskin type of spell, and we're just gonna move along. We get it. I can dance. I can wiggle my ears, blink my eyes, and move my mouth. You can teach me to do tricks. Crazy. How and why can I teach you how to do tricks? You little gremlin. To close out the video, I would be remiss if I didn't bring up that what made you also a 90s child were the McDonald's toys that came out very regularly, and they were also a hunt, like the Beanie Babies, like the Furbies. They created a sense of panic if you didn't have them. So I want to walk you through some. Let's take it from the top. This is an OG teeny beanie baby Happy Meal bag. This bag is from 1999. Inside are teeny beanie babies. And yes, one road trip up to see my family one summer, we collected all Beanie Babies that summer from every McDonald's. We did. We got this one. We got a baby Smoochie. We got a baby Rocket. I mean, Iggy is still in the wrapper. They don't make McDonald's toys like they used to. Can you imagine getting one of these in a thing right now? I think that's why these were so like, OMG, we have to have it, because these were exquisite. These are very old and they have held up very well. Like McDonald's food. Oh boy. Don't come for me, McDonald's. It's just a joke. Kind of. Another one. Polly Pocket McDonald toy. 1993. 1993 was a big year for Polly Pockets. Obviously holiday. Obviously she's dancing around the Christmas tree. Jingle Bell Rock. Beautiful. OG Cozy Corner crew members. Obviously McDonald's came out with Barbies. This is the only one I could find. Solo and the Spotlight Barbie. But I know I collected all of these. This is also from 1999. 1999, big year for McDonald's toys. This monster. $1998. And lastly, for a while McDonald's was coming out with home goods, cups, plates, you name it. So I thought I would show you our plate collection. Hercules, great movie. Obviously Hercules was very popular at the time with the plates. There it goes. $1997. That's quite the haul. Please leave me a comment below if you are a child of the 90s and what toys, if any, on this table did you also experience and have, or tell me some of your favorites like Skip-Its or video games, you know, whatever you had as a 90s kid. Leave it in the comments below. More people are going to start chiming in and agree with you, and it's really fun because this was really fun to share with you today. So thank you so much for being here with me today. You could be literally anywhere on YouTube, and I'm really happy that you chose to be here with me in the Cozy Corner. I'll see you again real soon.